Al Graves to Cape Pixie Radio, the nuclear powered radio station on God's earth. I used to call this Ground Zero, 3rd and Orange and 4th and Orange. There is always some kind of accident. It was always, and somehow it got fixed. I don't know why, but just now, Joe and I were sitting right here. I'm going to get out and show you. Right here, waiting for the light to change. We let a guy go in the alley because he was stuck. There's no way we're going to go, so we let the guy roll, right? As we let him roll, the guy on the far right lane saw the stop traffic, but decided he was just going to zoom ahead. And he T-boned that poor bastard right there. Because he just didn't even think, like this guy slowed, he sees he got nowhere to go, he sees a red light, and he pulls over. But this inbred, well, I can't say that for sure. I'm just casting aspersions, but he didn't even blink. He just kept rolling right through here and smacked that poor guy, T-boned him. I don't know if anybody got hit, it doesn't look like it. And it was only like a 20-mile-an-hour slam, but this idiot didn't even see the light or didn't look for the light. No, it didn't matter that the cars were stopped and we were letting the guy go. He wasn't looking right. He was looking straight ahead and he just kept rolling. Anybody hurt here, gentlemen? Any injuries?
No, we're good.
So this will be just an insurance claim that they'll both...
No, we got it, man.
I know you got it, son. I'm taking a video of it. It was an accident on my street, if you don't mind.
Actually, I do.
Well, your face is not in it, and you
Sir,
don't...
I work for the Department of Defense. I would ask that you not film anything.
I'm going to film this accident without your face. Quite legal. Carry on.
Excuse me?
This is my community.
So it is mine. I want you to stop filming.
You can't stop me filming, son.
You don't call me son. You're not my dad.
Well, that's true.
Back off.
I'll film this, and you back off. Don't get tough with me, sonny. This is
What
an
do I
accident.
gotta tell you? I am not your son.
Okay.
So knock it off.
I'm going to film this accident whether you like it or not. You got that? I won't
Sure,
film you.
go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
I will. So, this is what happened. We let this gentleman over here go. This fellow didn't see him, and he just kept driving. No one was hurt. The gentleman here is very upset because I'm filming it. I don't know why, and I don't care why. Work for the Department of Defense. Who gives a shit who you work for, son? Well, like that makes him some kind of immune from me reporting an accident in the street? Waving his credential at me like he's some kind of important person? What do you do for the Department of Defense? Sort fucking mail? Inbred idiot. I don't mean that in a good way, but people can piss you off, you know? They think they have the right for you not to film what happened in your community. I do. If I was filming his ugly face, he'd have a right to say something to me, but he doesn't. Well, there's the Flotsam and Jetsam, there's the fallout, and that was a bit of a fallout, but it was a righteous report. The guy asked me not to film. Why? Because you're a fucking idiot? And you think you have the right to tell me because you work for the Department of Defense? I work for the... You might as well say I work for the post office. So fucking what? Ooh, he was getting all excited. And I'm not your son. And he went off on me. It was almost like, what shall I say? He was ready to throw down. But then I noticed that his lip was quivering. And I also noticed he had tight pants on. And I also noticed when he jumped up and down that he had a little dick. So which means that's the reason he's gonna throw down. I'm not your son. He almost burst into tears. Of course you're not my son. As a matter of fact, I said that to the police chief the other day. I said, listen, son. He said the same thing to me. He said, you're not my son. I said, oh, I know that. It's just a figure of speech. Don't get all upset. Anyway, a silly report turned into a silly incident. I'm just going to report what I saw. In fact, I'm going to take a souvenir. Piece of, I'll take this. And I hope he doesn't protest. I took part of his property. Nah, better not. Fuck. I'll put it back. Nah. I would be in the middle of committing a crime, but Steph. Well, there you are.
So we got some super glue in the car?
Yeah. He
Put
was.
it right back on.
He got really pissed because I was filming the car. So I don't know. His wife's going to get mad at him or something. But we were nice to him, and he turns out he's going, God, jump up and down, and he almost threw down on me.
Get out of here.
There you have it. Oh, it's a bit over the top there, Graham.